Have you dreamed of chiseled abs, but you're not sure how to get there? I'm Sarah Lynn Ward, NASM certified personal trainer and Pilates instructor, and I would like to make your ab fantasy an ab reality. I've got 3 tips and 3 exercises that will help you get the stronger, more sculpted core you want. But before we jump in, a little disclaimer. Every body is different, and the results you get from these tips will depend on some things you can't control, like genetics, for instance. Exercise and diet will help you tone and tighten, no doubt about it. But remember, your unique shape is beautiful. Now that we've covered that, let's dive into some tips for how to get and reveal your abs. When it comes to getting abs, there are 2 important steps. First, strengthening your core, and second, reducing belly fat. Your 6-pack abs and the deeper, more supportive ab muscles lie underneath a layer of subcutaneous belly fat. So no matter how much you build those muscles, their shape will only be visible if you focus on reducing body fat at the same time. Now, it's not possible to spot reduce any area on the body. Even if you did 100 million crunches, it wouldn't turn fat into muscle. Muscle building and fat loss are 2 very different processes in the body, and to reap the benefits of both, you need to take a whole body approach. Here are my top 3 tips to reveal your abs. 1. Eat a diet high in protein. Studies have shown that high-protein diets enhance your metabolism, shift body composition toward more fat-free mass, improve the gut microbiome, which aids in digestion, and reduces hunger at a hormonal level. Consuming fewer calories than you expend is key for weight loss, but making sure you eat in a way that maintains your muscle mass is critical if you want to see definition in your abs or anywhere else. Number 2, get some shut-eye. Studies show that just 1 night of sleep deprivation is enough to impact your metabolism. Your body is not able to synthesize proteins effectively on very little sleep, and your cortisol levels will increase. Cortisol is your body's hormonal response to stress, and when it's elevated, body fat levels increase, especially around the waist. Number 3, make everything a core workout. At the end of the day, your abs are a functional muscle group that play a huge role in your overall strength, movement, and your posture. They help you bend, and they help you twist, they help you balance and stand, and their function is critical to your quality of life. Spend some time learning how to align your posture. Standing in the right way will automatically make you appear 5 pounds thinner. And if you maintain that posture while you work out, you'll notice your abs are firing all the time instead of only when you're doing sit-ups. Check out these 3 exercises to tone and firm up your abs. All right, for the first exercise, I'm going to have you lie down. You'll want a mat to support your spine, and you're gonna lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Once you're lying down, spend a moment trying to find a neutral position for your pelvis. So your 2 hip bones and your pubic bone should be at the same level. From there, we're gonna bring the hands behind the head and make sure you don't see too much of your arm, but instead only the tip of your elbow. From here, you're gonna inhale. As you exhale, bring the ribs down to lift your head and shoulders off the mat, and then inhale as you twist to one side, aiming your shoulder to the opposite hip. Come back to center and go to the other side. Twist, back to center, and lower back down. As you continue with this exercise, make sure you keep your hips still as you twist your ribs. That's the key to sculpting really good oblique muscles. If both your hips and your ribs twist like this, if this hip is lifting off the ground, you're not gonna get that muscle strength because you're pulling both ends of the muscle together at the same time, as opposed to really tightening one toward the other. Stay lifted through the middle and do it again. You'll want to do about 8 to 10 of these and do 2 to 3 sets. If you want to make that a little harder, you can lift your legs. First, tighten the ribs and hips together so you're in a little bit of an imprint in your spine. Bring your legs up to a tabletop position. Bring your hands behind your head again. Breathe in and curl up on an exhale. Inhale, exhale, and down. Do it again. And lower yourself down. For our next exercise, I'm going to show you a version of toe taps and a progression taking the legs straight for lift and lower. So lie down on your mat. You'll take a slight tilt to the pelvis to try and bring your lower back towards the floor. Connect the ribs in and down and lift one leg at a time to a tabletop position. You have options for your arms. You can rest them down by your side, you can take them up to the ceiling, or bring them behind your head if that's more comfortable. You're going to exhale as you lower one leg down, tapping the floor, and bring it back up. Exhale to lower and inhale to lift. Continue to alternate. And every exhale, I want you to try and knit the ribs together even more so that you feel your stomach really connect. The other thing to think about is making sure that your legs move only and not your pelvis. One more here. And then let's progress it. So if this is something that you want a little bit more challenge with, take both legs up to the ceiling, bring your hands behind your head. We're gonna flex the feet, curl the head and shoulders off the ground, and lower both legs down until you can no longer stabilize the spine, and then bring both legs up. I like to flex the feet on the way down and point them on the way up so that you get a little ankle and calf work. Exhale down, inhale back up. You'll do about 2 to 3 sets of these, doing 8 to 10 reps each. And lower your head, bring your feet back down. Next, I'm going to show you the forearm plank, which is a pretty standard exercise, but I want you to really think about engaging the core isometrically and maintaining the right alignment so that you feel all of the abs down to the bottom. Then I will show you 2 progressions for the forearm plank. You'll need either gliding discs, which I have here, or if you don't have these at home, you can use 2 paper plates. Keep these off to the side for now. We'll start with your elbows on your mat in the forearm plank position. So, come up to all fours, place your elbows down, and you're going to step back 1 foot at a time into your forearm plank. From there, tighten your belly, lower your hips, and try to look at the space in the mat right between your hands. Take a deep breath in, tightening through the legs. Deep breath out. Hold this for about 30 seconds. And if you need to work up to that, that's fine too. Now, when you're ready to progress, you'll take these 2 discs or paper plates and place them under your feet. We're gonna begin with 1 foot, slide it out, and the other. From here, holding that forearm position, press back slightly and pull forward slightly. As you do this, try not to let your back arch. It's harder than it looks. Press back, pull in. Press back, pull in. You'll want to do probably only 6 of those and work up to 3 sets. Another variation you can try is the pike. So you'll place your elbows down, step back to the forearm plank, exhale, lift the hips, inhale back to plank. Exhale, lift, and down. 1 more. Bring your knees down 1 at a time, and then take a deep breath. That's a lot of work. What are your favorite ab exercises? Tell us below. And if you like these tips, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more content from Healthline. We'll see you next time.